mm. So I'm back on my green smoothie. I'm working on two a day and one meal because I'm finally at a point in my life where I feel the most free, where I feel the most uninhibited, where I feel the most in control of me. And I know that sounds super weird, and maybe I'll get into it in another video, but just know that's where I'm at. Yes, I am rocking my bonnet because I literally was just sitting at the table enjoying my green smoothie, watching other YouTube videos, and I said, you know what? You ain't made a video in a while, so do it now. Don't worry about your bonnet. Don't worry about the broom and dustpan in the back. Don't worry about your Christmas decorations because it's still festive in your new home. And drink your smoothie. So here I am. Happy Saturday, mother toppers! If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am Coach V. I trademarked the Mental Health is Sexy brand in an effort to make the attainment and sustainment of mental health something that is alluring, attractive, and desirable to everyone. I am a certified mindfulness coach and self-mastery coach, and I'm an author. My life the past 18 months has been the most challenging, and mind you, I'm in my 40s. And I'm remembering other moments that were challenging in my life, and I assure you the past 18 months have been the most challenging. So now as I'm walking into this space of newness, this space of freedom, this space of increased self-awareness, and this space literally that I'm in charge of me because my youngest child turned 18 last year, so she'll be 19 this year. I'm not going to have any more children. I am separated from my husband. And everything is just new and fresh, right? Everything is just new and fresh, and I have taken the past almost 6 months to really reset, regroup, and redefine who I am as a woman, as an entrepreneur, as a mom, as the people's champ. And so I am making a decision to really dig deep and be more consistent in the things that excite me, the things that bring me joy, the things that I may have done in secret for fear of upsetting the balance in my previous home. And to be quite honest, it's scary. It's scary, it's exciting. And it's taken me 6 months to really receive the fact that I'm a pretty cool person. I'm a pretty cool person, and although I don't have the clinical training or the degrees that folks care about, I have a ton of life experience and various certifications that I know what I'm talking about. I'm a force to be reckoned with. And even though life happens and causes me to stumble and forget how powerful I am, I always circle back around. I always circle back around. Remember who I am. Remember whose I am. Amen. And remember that I have a divine purpose to follow. I will tell you this though, this comeback, this circle back around, this redefinition has been and will continue to be like no other. Like no other. My family overall is doing great. My husband and I are communicating, although we're still separate. And to be quite honest, the freedom that I am able to enjoy right now is unmatched. I thought that when I turned 18 and graduated high school and went to college and got my first apartment that I was free. But baby, let me tell you, now that I'm in my 40s and I have raised my children and I'm separated, I can't even describe in regular English how I feel at this moment. I've lived my entire adult life pleasing other people. Whether it was a parent, whether it was a very strict religion, whether it was someone I was involved with, even keeping it 100, being a single parent, you have to, or you should, because some folks don't, but you have to make some sort of adjustments and concessions on behalf of your children. And that doesn't mean you don't love them. That's just how the game of parenting goes, especially when you're a single parent. And now that I am, when I say this is the first time in my life that I've been like legitimately free, when I tell you like that's what I mean, and I'm in my 40s, that's what I mean. Because I've always lived my life to please or accommodate someone else in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So that's why I'm in my 40s with all this freedom and don't know what to do with myself. I have so many goals and aspirations personally, with my business, with my family, because I do still consider my husband family, even though we had a horrible experience last year. And I'm in my new space, and he's still in his home. I do still love him. I do still care for him. Because at the end of the day, at his core, he's not a bad person. I'm just such an advocate about mental and emotional health and healing from trauma, and I've done so much studying and research and gotten certifications, and plus my life is my own receipt, that is the first and foremost thing that has to be in order for someone to regularly be in my life. And after experiencing and enduring the things that I experienced and endured the past 5 years cohabitating, I finally got to the point where enough was enough. And over the course of these 6 months, we've been able to get to a space where we can communicate with one another. There's been some tense moments because there's still some healing going on. But when I tell you there's freedom in me being able to leave his home and come back to my home, when I tell you there's freedom in being able to have created a space of peace and love and higher energy into my own home, and to be able to have that place be a refuge for myself, and to be a safe space, and to be a space to decompress, and to be a space to freely engage in green smoothies or changed eating habits or my spiritual practices, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. So that's where I've been. That's a peek as to what's been going on inside of my life. And I'm super excited to get back into these YouTube streets. Maybe a day or so ago, I updated the description on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't taken a look at that, peek at that real quick. And that'll help you make a decision if you want to rock with me on this journey. I will be talking about one of my most favorite spiritual practices, which is angel numbers, watching the angel numbers, deciphering what they mean, and giving you insight on what they can mean for you. And I always tell people, take what applies, take what applies, or take the meat and throw away the bones. But if I say something to you that resonates with you or that triggers an idea to help you understand what an angel number sequence could mean in your life, then I've done my part. I'm also going to talk about my campaign for my business this year, which is Heal Your Trauma, because mental health is sexy. And to be honest, a lot of those conversations will stem from my experience the past 5 years with my husband, who is a black man. And I say that to say that we all need help in the mental emotional space. But being a part of the black community, I truly believe that our black men need the most help. And I say that because society and the upbringing has conditioned our black men to think that it's soft or unnecessary to talk about and focus on mental and emotional health. They've been ingrained from young to just focus on what's a pseudo machismo and bringing home the bacon and being tough, that when they meet a force such as myself that is tuned in, tapped in, and turned on the spirit, and that is so focused and adamant about mental and emotional health, it makes a person like me look like we're the problem. It makes a person like me look like we're all about conflict, or that we're too complicated, or that we're demanding too much. And it took me 5 years to finally accept that maybe I am asking for too much, because I'm trying to fight a battle against your demons and they fighting me back, and it's weighing me down. It's testing my spiritual gangster. It's challenging and compromising my mental and emotional health. So a lot of those conversations will be general conversations, but then there's moments I will specifically target my brothers, because we got to do better. And then to my sisters, we got to do better in demanding that the people we engage with romantically do the work on their mental and emotional health. I mean, we got people that will get up 3, 4 in the morning to go to the gym and maintain their physical health, but won't talk to a therapist, won't talk to a counselor, won't invest in a life coach, won't read a book about mental and emotional awareness and health. Like, it's ridiculous. So I will be sharing that type of information on my channel. Oh, and let me say this. When I say my brothers, yes, I am specifically talking about black men. When I say my sisters, I'm not just talking about black women. I'm talking about any race or ethnicity of woman that deals with the black man. Because it can no longer be a narrative that, oh, black women are so difficult, especially when we're demanding mental and emotional health out of our men. So then our men jump ship and deal with non-black women, and they're not demanding mental and emotional health out of our men. You feel me? We'll get into that later. I'm also going to be talking about, this is going to be new to my channel, I'm also going to be talking about what's trending in these YouTube streets regarding mental and emotional health. So those are the things that you can look forward to on my channel. Oh, and my biggest thing, I already told y'all about my model about Heal Your Trauma, because mental health is sexy. I'm a self-mastery coach. So we will be talking about tips and techniques on how to be a master of yourself. Everyone is so conditioned to blame someone outside of themselves, whether it's for something positive, something negative, whether it's because we want to be the victim, because that's what we've been taught to do. But I'm here to tell you, the moment that you master your relationship with self, every other relationship that you choose to engage in will improve. Can I get an amen in the comment section? So that's it. That's all. I wanted to say hello. I wanted to introduce myself. I wanted to invite you to subscribe to my channel. If any of the topics I mentioned you're interested in or they resonate with you, I want you to hit the like button on this video. I want you to leave me a comment below. Let me know if you're here for this. If you have a particular angel number you've been seeing that you want me to do a video for. If you have a question about self-mastery. If you have a question about healing trauma. If you want to know more about my brand, Mental Health is Sexy. And if you want to join the journey with me with enjoying my newfound freedom and rebuilding my life, I invite you to stay. Click the subscribe button. Give me a like, comment, tell your friends, tell your family. And I'm also working on building my IG page. And I'm on Instagram at coachveemp. So just like the name of this channel, you type in that name on Instagram and you'll find my picture and you'll find relationship advice, and that'll be me. So I invite you to follow me there. All right, I'm going to finish my smoothie because if anyone drinks these, you can see they start to separate after a while. So I'm going to have to give it a little swirly swirl. Finish drinking this. Hopefully my car is de-iced. It's been running for like an hour. Hopefully my car is de-iced so I can get out in these streets and live my life. And I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video.